CT, I hear you on the track.
Shout out this a baby.
Are you looking to start your own cleaning company? Or maybe you started your cleaning company, but you just need a support group, some mentorship, some guidance. Hell, a bidding calculator just to help you know if you're pricing the job correctly. Join us at cleanbiznetwork.app. That's www.cleanbiznetwork.app today and get on the right track with your cleaning company. We have everything you could possibly need to get you going in the right direction, and see why we've been the leading cleaning business consulting company for the past 5 years, and why they call me, AJ Simmons, the cleaning business GOAT. So I can help you just like I've helped and my company has helped thousands of other people start and grow their cleaning companies. Go to the number one source today, www.cleanbiznetwork.app. Thank you. I came in with great energy too. My shit was on mute. What's good, y'all? Welcome in. AJ Simmons here, founder of the Clean Biz Network, and I am the cleaning business GOAT. And I got me some help today. Let me go ahead and invite my partner up, the Mr. S. Andrew Lewis. What's good, brother?
What's going on with you? How's it going?
It's well. It is well. I appreciate you. How about yourself?
Good. Oh man, I can't complain. I've been almost missed it. I was like, wait a minute. Oh man, I gotta go live real quick.
right?
I was grinding, man. I was doing work.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So we're gonna jump into it in a few. So first off, everybody that's down here watching, if you could drop your city, state in the chat so we can see who checking in with us, and also so we can shout you out, show you some love, all that good stuff. And man, make sure y'all drop your questions. All right. Today we're gonna do it a little different. So for y'all who gonna watch the replay or y'all just gonna join in late and you ain't gonna realize, but usually we like to stay on here for about an hour. We're doing something new today. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna take it from here and go straight to the Cleaning Biz Automation private group after this. So we're going to give y'all about 30 minutes over here. So make sure you get your questions in quick. And after this, we're going straight to the Clean Biz Network Automation private group. So that way we can talk about, what are we talking about?
Portals.
Client portals. There we go. Client portals. All right. And we're going to show you how you can set up a system to where it could be one portal where you can communicate with your customers in a very seamless way. But before we get into that, guess a little bit about your background, brother, real quick for those who might not know.
Okay. All right. Well, appreciate it, man. My name is S. Andrew Lewis. I am the owner of Squeaky Clean Commercial Cleaning Company here in South Carolina. Also the founder of Clean Success Academy and Clean Success VA Staffing Solutions. And all of that was made possible by joining up into the Clean Biz Network and also getting into automations and learning how to create those systems, create those automations to allow me to create other businesses. So automation is what I love to do, but also the cleaning business and helping other people kind of learn how to automate their business. And that's where I partnered up with AJ Simmons, the GOAT. And hopefully we can give you guys some, value added information to help you get your business to the next level.
Love it. Love it. And for me, for those who may not know, I'm AJ Simmons, founder of the Clean Biz Network. I started on here just telling people about my journey in the cleaning business space and how I've been going through, just navigating being a new entrepreneur. That was back in maybe about 2014. I got on YouTube just doing it. And next thing you know, it's built into a real empire. You know what I mean? So here we are today. I created the Cleaning Biz Automation program, maybe about 2020, I think, somewhere back then, maybe 2021. And along the way, Andrew got into it. He's a product of the program. It was just a course back then. It wasn't even a coaching program yet. He came through it. I started seeing some of the things that he was starting to implement by some of the things we taught in there, and he just took it to another level. And I'm like, bro, can you partner with me on this? Like, because I'm like, the things that you're doing could take this to another level. So I asked him to partner with me on it, and we just been taking it to the moons ever since then, man. So we built, it started off as more so just a way of showing you how to automate between customer acquisition, customer retention, getting subcontractors and all of that, right? So you get your customers on autopilot, you get your subcontractors on autopilot, and then you put a few systems in place to bring it all together in software. But when Andrew came, not only did we have the software, but we took that software and made everything automated to the next level with a CRM system and all of that. And he built a lot of CRM systems for you guys. So when you get into the program, if you decide to get in the program, which you can do so by clicking that link you see going across your screen, cleanbizuniversity.com/automation. If you get in, you'll see a lot of automations are already pre-built for you in your cleaning company. So that way you can get on the right track. So you can thank Andrew for that. But that's enough about me and how we got into it. I'm going to shout out a few people on here. All right, we got Mr. Brian Francis checking in. Appreciate you checking in, Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome in. We got, I get a lot of people out that area too. We got Colin Sterry. I think I said that right. Collins Terry, my bad. I put it together. All right, so Terry Collins checking in from Louisiana. Appreciate that. Who else we got? Curtis checking in from Phoenix, Arizona. Appreciate you checking in. Mr. 50 Cent himself. I appreciate you. All right. So look, y'all, I want to dive into this. Actually, Andrew, you did a video not too long ago, and I see a question. Good. You did a video not too long ago here recently. It was a short I saw that you put up about subcontractors and how, matter of fact, you tell us. I ain't even gonna preface it. Tell me what you got.
I did a few videos, so I'm trying to make sure I know the one that I recently, the most recent one.
Yep, the most recent one, at least I think.
Yeah. So what happened was that I had some subcontractors that they were taking over an account. They had an account for me, and it was 5 days a week, and they decided that they wanted to terminate because some life stuff happened, and it just wasn't going to work out. Traveling back and forth, they couldn't do it. not a big deal. That stuff kind of happens. But I was already working in a 5-day-a-week account because I haven't found the right team to go in there yet. So yesterday I got an email from them letting me know that they need to stop and they need to terminate. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So that means that's 2 5-day-a-week accounts I got to figure out how to fill in a short amount of time. And I was driving to pick up my mom from my brother, and it was like, why am I not stressing? Why am I not pinging? Why am I not freaking the hell out? I was like, okay, because it's done. It's taken care of. I know exactly what to do. I have a list of subcontractors that I've gathered through interviews and onboarding and stuff like that. I just have to pick who I want to go in there. Yeah. I have a list of over 100, and I think it's like 115. So I've done over 100. Now that's what I have. Those are the people that I kept. Imagine the ones that I didn't keep. So I can go to them. I appreciate it. But I can go to them. I just send a mass email out to the specific ones and let them know, hey, these opportunities are available. Let me know if you're interested. And as a matter of fact, today at 6:30, I'm meeting one guy for one of the 5-day accounts. And then tomorrow I'm meeting the other team for the other account and see if they work.
That's what's up, bro. I love it. Man, this man said he got hundreds of subcontractors on standby. That's absolutely amazing. And again, this is a product of the automation program itself. So when he's telling you to get in, it ain't just because, he partnered with me and he just wanted, this guy, he living it, real life. All right. I see some more people came in before we go more into this. Actually, I'll do the shout out, then we'll do the question. Miss Reva Koger checking in. Appreciate you from Detroit. Shout out to D. What up, though? All right. There we go. Mr. Brian says, when it comes to the insurance for your cleaning business, is there a specific amount you would need to have when starting with me and my wife? So I always recommend that everybody do $1 million in liability coverage, $2 million in aggregate, and the aggregate just simply means that is the limit for the year. So the first $1 million, that's $1 million policy for that's the max for an event. But the $2 million in aggregate means that that's the most you can get within that year, that policy year. So for example, policy term rather, but that's just year term because usually the term is 1 year. But anyway, long story short, so let's just say, for example, you have 3 events in that year, then one costs you $100,000, the other one costs you $500,000, and the other one is $50,000. You're still within that $2 million in aggregate, so you'll be covered for all 3 of those different events. All right, but the one event can't go over $1 million. I'll explain that. So that's all you need. Liability coverage is the main thing. Then check with your state to see if you're required to carry workman's comp, or if you want to carry it for that matter. See what that's about and see if you want to carry it. But most of the time, states don't require you to have it if you don't have employees, which you guys would not be employees just starting off as a brand new LLC single member, or even if you are both members of the LLC, you're not required to be on payroll yet as W-2 W-2 employees. So you just need the liability coverage. If you want to get bond coverage later, you can, but that's more so covering theft and things like that, which you should be stealing if it's your business, right? So you don't need that coverage just yet. And they got other coverages out there, but don't worry about it. General liability is the main thing you need for now. All right. What else we got? My guy, Mr. Top Notch Terry himself checking in. Peace and prosperity to you, brother. I appreciate you. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Cool. No more questions already. Already. So, all right, let's talk about this portal thing, though, because I know that's what we're about to talk about in the private network. We're going to actually show some things over there after this live. But if we could just talk over it, what's the importance of a client portal? Why do you want it? Why did our metric want it? What's the purpose of this client portal thing?
So the client portal to me has 2 kind of main things that kind of draws you to it. One is the professionalism that it shows when it comes to you competing with other companies, and you showing that you have a platform that clients can seamlessly contact you, communicate with you, see any types of updates or inspections or anything like that. They can see it. So it creates a transparency between, for you and your client, right? A lot of times clients have this issue with being able to communicate with their cleaning business, whatever team they have in there or whatever company they have in there. The number one thing that I hear is that we can't get in contact with them. When we have an issue, we can't get things fixed in in a expeditious amount or expeditiously. So creating a portal, client portal, avenue for them to kind of go in just immediately and be able to say, hey, this is an issue that we're having. Can you take care of it? You get immediate notification and knows when things are going on. The other thing is if there's an issue, say between you and your cleaners, that maybe there's a maintenance issue and you got to get that to the client. Sometimes the clients aren't there. So you have to send them an email or whatever. You can create within the portal, you can have feedback information. You can have inspection information on there. You can have issues, maintenance issues, and all that can get transferred or communicated seamlessly without any kind of time delays or whatever. There's a whole lot of things that you can do on there. I mean, it's a whole lot. I just came up with some more stuff and I was like, oh my God, it's going to take me forever to get all this stuff, but I got it.
I love it. So, and so I could see customers would definitely love that. And like you said, that's even like that's like a selling point. Yeah. When you're doing your walkthroughs and all of these things. That's one more thing that could set you apart and help you win your proposals. What about for your subcontractors or even your employees for that matter? Like how would it affect them? Yeah.
So it's pretty much the same thing. The way I have it for my subcontractors, mine is more you have a certification program. Mm-hmm. And I want to go too deep into it, but I've had it going out. Okay, there we go. My screen just went blank.
Yeah, it was freezing.
Can you hear me?
You're coming back though. It looks like you're coming back now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's freezing on you. Okay. I'm going to pick up where you left off, but I was leading the witness anyway, so I'll pick it up. But basically, it'll be the exact same way it helped the client be able to have one central location to communicate and, send pictures. Y'all can upload video, communicate directly, even just with some regular word messages. But you can also have the employees and subcontractors do the exact same thing, and everything is all in one central location. I know in the past, especially with bigger organizations, right? And all of us aspire to grow to a big organization, but sometimes the emails can get lost. Sometimes salespeople get fired or ops managers get fired, right? Sometimes, like, it's so many different variables. Phone numbers get changed. And so if you have this one central location for the clients and for your subs and for yourself, everybody can communicate all in this one portal. Like, that is a game changer to me. All right, you back now, bro.
All right, I'm back. Okay, yeah, I don't know what was going on. But like I was saying, for my subcontractors or for my employees, the employee portal isn't finished. The subcontractor portal is almost finished, but I'm trying to be a little bit too detailed in it. But for the subcontractor, I know that I've experienced things with my subcontractors taking pictures, before and after pictures. My subcontractors let me know when the supplies that we supply to the client are low. So they tell me late. So now I got to rush to get supplies out there.
That's another one.
Not training, but kind of client expectation in how certain areas need to be cleaned and taken care of is in the portal. Scope of work is in the portal. Everything that they need to know in reference to communicating about any issues, about getting their cleaning done, about invoicing, which is another thing that was recently created, being able to send invoices to me at the end of the month. Because if you've ever been a subcontractor with any big company, you have been required to send them an invoice, right? And
you should have.
Yeah, you should have been, right? Right. And I know that I wasn't having my subcontractors do that. So every month when I got to do payroll, I got to sit there and calculate, who do I have to pay? Who do I have to pay? How much do I pay them? Do you know how long that freaking took? It took a long time. So now I have it set up. They get a reminder every month. Hey, submit your invoice. Everybody says, well, I don't know how to do an invoice because everybody's new. Nobody's been in the business for a long period of time. Well, how do I do an invoice? So we created an invoice for them that gets sent to them automatically, in addition to tutorial video on how to do it, so they don't call me back saying, how do I do it? Tutorial every month, they get it. All you do is fill it out. Once they fill it out, it goes into my workflow, my automations. And if they haven't sent it to me by a certain date, then it sends them another reminder. And if they haven't sent it to me by another date, it sends them another reminder. If they have completed the invoice, it takes them out of that reminder cycle and puts them into a whole nother cycle and lets me know, hey, they've done it. Now look at their invoice, make sure it's correct. Once it's correct, it moves along. It's absolutely amazing. It's working so far. I just got one more test to see if it works, and it's absolutely amazing. But right now, I can just go in, okay, I pay this person that, I pay this person that, I pay this person that. And the only reason I do it that way, and I'll say this, you can do your invoicing in the CRM, right? You can do it. I just don't do it. I still use my QuickBooks, so I have to do it manually. That's the only reason. But I think you could probably have it automatically do it also.
For sure. And you know what? That just, man. I can't wait till we switch over to the other side.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm trying to hold back.
Yeah, because you just open up a can of worms in my head now, because you're right. With that client portal, first, all right, I'm going to tell you one of the things you said. You said training.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this, right? As because one thing about that I learned about sales, me and you were talking about this offline, but I'll go ahead and say it. And I actually just dropped a new sales video, by the way. For anybody that missed it, go look on my channel. I think it's probably about the third video back, or it might be the second, but either way. I talked about sales, but one more sales trick too that you should know is this. After you make the sale, guess what you got to do? You got to keep selling. Yeah. And so this client portal is one more way that you can continue to sell the customer on why they made the right decision. And so what do I mean when I say keep selling, by the way? I mean just simply keep showing them why they made the right decision. Keep doing exactly what you told them you would do. So you mentioned the client portal in the walkthrough and all of that stuff in the sales process, but then for them to live it out. And so one of the things, going back to what you said about training, what if, you know how you put your subcontractors through a certification program, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you recorded that training and put it in one of the tabs in the portal just for clients too, to even show them, hey, this person is certified. Here's the proof of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many ways we can do this thing, man. Like, it's crazy. And then another thing you said, I think you did this. I think I got this from you, actually. The SDS sheets in the client portal. So instead of, because most of you might not know, I have this in the Clean the Business Starter course, by the way, for those who y'all are already in CBN, that be overlooking stuff. But you should have SDS available at all times, and that's required by OSHA, as well as labeled bottles. All of that should be there. Well, all of the chemicals and stuff that y'all are using, put it in the client portal. Now it is always readily available, right from their phone, right from their computer. You can get to it. Your subs can get to it. The customer can get to it. Beautiful stuff. And then what else we got? Invoicing. That's genius. That's genius, because a lot of times, let's be clear, y'all. And when he says invoice, we're not talking about just invoice. Don't think we're talking about the invoicing the customer part. He's talking about your subcontractors invoicing you because you're their customer. Okay. And so a lot of times we know that we just bootleg it, right? We just hire our cousin and throw them in there. We get somebody, you know what I mean? You get the first person you can get, you pay them as a sub, 1099 contractor, and that's it. And y'all not requiring them to send you invoices. And most of them don't even know how to do it, right? They're not actual business people. But this is how you can simplify stuff like this with tools that we provide in the Clean the Business Automation program, is because all you got to do is create, and I'm sure you did this already, but you set up a system to where they can submit what they did, how much it was for, and when they did it, and they submit it, and it'll automatically be submitted as an invoice to your company. So you make it right simple just for them, and it's all in that one client portal, all in, man. Man.
Exactly.
That is crazy, bro. Let's go. All right. I see somebody else ask a question. Let me go and jump on down here. All right. My guy Tony Will checking in, CBN alumni. What's good with you, bro? All right. Who else we got? Real King says AJ 100. I appreciate that. Mr. Brian says, would I need any type of certification for my cleaning business as well, or would it be recommended to have? If needed, what certifications would I need? You don't need any certifications. There's plenty of them out there that you can get, and they can help, right? The training that you would get would definitely help you out to know more things. And then the certification that you would get, after you complete the training, it just, to me, the very first thing and the biggest thing to me with certifications is another sales point. So when, your customers can see that, oh, they're certified in this and certified in that, it can help your company stand apart as far as the sales process goes. But mainly, I mean, the training to me is more important. Like, that's the most important thing. So just make sure that if you do decide to get some certifications, make sure that you bring your team or bring your manager or somebody, and you know what I mean, and make sure that the whole team, that you just getting started. So I'm over. I guess I'll bring it lower. So to get just to focus on specifically to your situation, no, you don't need it. Not right now. All right. What else we got? But by the way, CBN does give you a certification once you complete the Cleaning Business Starter Program. And then if you do get the automation program, you do automatically get a year. Like, you automatically into the Cleaning Business basic membership as well anyway. So there's that. All right, y'all. Other questions, make sure you drop them. We got about 5 minutes left when we about to switch into the inside. So if you want to get on that inside where we about to break down the new client portal feature that we have for Cleaning Biz Automation members, make sure you go to cleanbizuniversity.com/automation so you can join us in this conversation now. We about to go live in about 5 minutes in the automation community channel. All right, brother. So what else you got for us? I know you've been cooking up something else.
Yeah. So I don't know if we talked about this, but you were talking about always upselling and always kind of selling yourself. So the client that I just picked up probably about 2 months ago, well, this is our second month. Really large client, 7 days a week. Employees are in there twice a day. So it's a nice, so you can imagine it's a nice size, right? Yeah. I don't want to put a number, but
I got a number in my head. I'm pretty sure.
It's okay. It's all right. So they're learning, right? You should always be educating your clients, right? Because they don't always know. They don't know what they need. They don't even necessarily know what they want when it comes to cleaning and maintenance of, maintaining the facility. So, we always, if you've been in cleaning for any amount of time, you'll see these little communication books, communication logs, right? So if anything goes on, you write it in the log, in the book. And then when somebody comes in, either the client will write something in there for you to do, or you'll write something in there for the client to see, but who knows when they're going to see it, right? So she created that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. But I'm not a pen and paper dude anymore. I'm more, I need everything to be automated, right? So from that document that she created, I automated it, right? Where now all you have to do is you can write on that paper, but you have to wait for them to come and look at it, right? So I just automated it. I made it an automation where you can scan a QR code for my team, or she can do the same thing, and it creates that same document that she made on paper. It made it digital. So now you can put in all the information, and once you submit it, it goes to everybody that it needs to go to, and they're notified immediately. And instead of having to wait till the next business day or whenever for that stuff to be taken care of. For instance, we had an issue where I was actually working it, and one of the urinals just kept flowing. It was running over. Water was everywhere. I didn't even know how to cut it. In case you didn't know how to cut off a urinal, YouTube it. It's actually really simple.
That's a good point, because we know how to cut off like a regular toilet, but a urinal, like, yeah, good point.
Yep. So I let them know what had happened. I took a video of it, right? Took a video of the issue and let them know, hey, this is running. This needs to be taken care of. So that was on a Friday night. They don't come back in until Monday. So then they would have never known. But because I automated it, I sent them the video immediately when I put it in the form. So they already knew what was happening. The next day they were in there getting the maintenance guy to come in there and fix it. Automated. QR code, and man, it was amazing. So needless to say, I'm gonna keep this contract.
That's what. Hey, look, great point right there, because you know what? I learned this a while ago. Another sales lesson. Sometimes mistakes, you can get a 5-star review from cleaning up a mistake faster than you can get a 5-star review from having everything perfect the first time. Some people don't know that, and that's why it's important to have these systems in place to where, because like you said, this is after hours. A lot of people ain't picking up their phone. They gone. They done. Forget that. You know what I mean? They done with business. But when you got that system in place where it's like, all right, I got this notification in this particular way. Let me see what this is. You know what I mean? Versus somebody just calling your phone and you don't know who it is. You know what I mean? So, man, that right there is crazy. So you save thousands,
Yes.
thousands upon thousands just by having the right systems in place. I love that. All right, y'all. I waited, and I ain't see no new questions coming in. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to jump right off here, and we're going to go right inside the Clean Business Network community in the automations tab. So if you're in the automation program, just log into the regular Clean Business Network new community, not no Facebook, the new community. All right. Log into there, click on the automation channel, and you'll see it's right in there. We already live right now. I'm just going to take us off of here on all of these public channels, and we about to go in on these client portals. All right. And let's get into it. But before we go, I'll let y'all go ahead and get a commercial before we go.
Are you looking to start your own cleaning company? Or maybe you started your cleaning company, but you just need a support group, some mentorship, some guidance. Hell, a bidding calculator just to help you know if you're pricing the job correctly. Join us at cleanbiznetwork.app. That's www.cleanbiznetwork.app today and get on the right track with your cleaning company. We have everything you could possibly need to get you going in the right direction. And see why we've been the leading cleaning business consulting company for the past 5 years, and why they call me, AJ Simmons, the cleaning business GOAT. So I can help you just like I've helped and my company has helped thousands of other people start and grow their cleaning companies. Go to the #1 source today, www